Hey KU fans, welcome back to KU Sports Extra. I'm going to be upfront and honest. We had a 5-hour drive after the game in Lubbock, from Lubbock to Dallas, a 6 a.m. flight out of Dallas, so we missed the KU Sports Extra after KU's clinching victory over Texas Tech. But we're here now, and we knew that 2 days later something like this would happen. Would you agree?
Well, we wanted to wait for it to be,
outright?
Yeah, outright. We didn't think that we should have one for just a shared title.
Like self, if you don't have to share it, why would you? And they didn't tonight. KU was not exactly hospitable to Texas. It was not the blowout it looked at times like it could be, but it was a 10-point win. It was a pretty comfortable win.
Credit to Texas, shorthanded.
No doubt.
They kept coming at them. They really did play well.
Yeah.
Kansas played well.
I did too, and Self even said at times they played great. But the bottom line, they got the job done, and it was a much easier job without Mo Bamba in the middle. Udoka Azubuike, a huge night, 10 of 11, 20 points, 5 blocks, 8 rebounds. I mean, he played, and Graham said this after the game, he played the way he should have.
Right, yeah, he dominated, and you correct my pronunciation, Ostakowski.
Works for me.
Close enough. Has played more than 1,000 minutes this year and has 4 block shots, so this was a game to dominate the paint, and they did. They did what they were supposed to do, and Svi and Devontae Graham had tremendous senior nights. And I thought Clay Young played well. I think Clay Young always plays well.
Totally
For
agree.
a guy who's 6'4" and plays underneath a lot, he never melts in a second. He really appreciates whatever time he has out there.
Yeah, good way to put it. Svi knocked down a few threes, got going early. Devontae Graham with probably the most appropriate Devontae Graham line. 10 points, 11 assists.
Yeah.
I mean, it was perfect for senior night. Agree?
Yeah, definitely. That's who he's about. He's about making his teammates better, and he did that tonight with 11 assists. He had 7 by halftime.
Right.
Played with great energy. 40 minutes again. He came out at the very end to get the nice ovation.
Yeah. As
did Svi, and he put Young back in there to get an ovation. That was cool.
It was cool. And then from there it was all emotions, families, tears, mom and dad, coaches, teammates. The speeches were as good as they always are, but I don't know. I mean, if you're a KU fan and you've been following this team and these guys for 4 years, I'm gonna guess that you're really enjoying the Svi speech and the Devontae Graham speech. They both showed open emotion. Svi bending over like this when talking about his father. Graham throwing the towel over his head when talking about Coach Self at one point. Coach Self showing the emotion. I mean, it was just a really cool night for that, and I think maybe a night this team needed after the pressure cooker and no margin for error of going through this Big 12 season. And here they are, 13-4 with 1 game to go. What are your final thoughts about where this team's at heading into the regular season finale at Oklahoma State Saturday, and just what's ahead?
I think that they're peaking at the right time, and part of that reason is Udoka just keeps getting better and better. The more they put on him, Self's done a tremendous job with him, just knowing how much he can take. And then tonight, he looked at it and said, he got his second foul because of fatigue. Kind of thinking out loud like he does sometimes, which makes him a great guy to cover.
Sure.
They say, maybe I shouldn't leave him in there for stretches that long because he got a fatigue foul. So he's criticizing himself, or almost editing himself, figuring out how to just manage something a little bit better. And he's done a great job. Obviously, he always does a great job, but to see him bring Udoka along the way he has been really a cool thing.
Yeah. And much the way this team is peaking and putting itself together, Self too is figuring out exactly what fits and where these guys need to be. They're humming, and they'll go to Stillwater with a ton of confidence, and then it's postseason time. So we'll be there every step of the way, as we always are. That's KU Sports Extra for the final time from Allen Fieldhouse this season. 80-70, Kansas wins it over Texas. We'll talk to you guys real soon.